eggplant parm sandwiches with homemade Italian buns and cauliflower bolognese. Let's go. So we're going to start with a cauliflower bolognese in a crock pot. We have a head of cauliflower and onion. I actually ended up doing some carrots and celery to mine this time as well. About 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and then I've got half a teaspoon of red pepper chili flakes, a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. Throw that in there. A 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, low sodium, and then about 3/4 cup of low sodium vegetable broth. Mix that up, and then we're just going to let that go on high for about like 4 to 5 hours. You can do it on low for longer. And then when it's done, y'all, you're going to take a fucking fork and you're just going to smash a bitch. It's hard to see, so let me show you on the side. Just like watch, look, okay? Because then it's so soft, it makes it all like meaty tits. You see what I'm saying? And then, so our buns, we're going to start with a pack of yeast, a tablespoon of sugar, in a big bowl. And then we're going to add a half a cup of warm water, not hot, not cold, warm. And we're just going to let that hang out, let that bloom for like 5-10 minutes. And then while that's blooming, we're also going to get our flax egg going. So I have 3 tablespoons of warm water, 2 tablespoons of flax egg. Mix that together and let that hang out to become thick and gelatinous. Now in a big bowl, I have 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, because again, we're not doing salt, bitch. And we're going to mix that up. Now we're going to take some of our homemade oat milk and play that footage.
Show me where to go, for me to stick a back, no doubt that I dig. She laid me to rest with the white slip skirt, flirting with an angel that was caught in the surf. The birth of my heart started with the touch and the surf. I dive at first on my earth, submersed in the love divers. Oh, goodnight kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love, listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Hey,
don't forget to use code Midnight Munchies for 10% off yours, linked below. So we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of some melted vegan butter, and then we're going to mix that together, and then we're going to put that in our bloomed yeasty boys, mix that together, and then we're going to add our flour Italian seasoning mixture, mix that together, and then when it makes this shaggy situation, we're going to put it out on a floured surface, knead it for 5 minutes, put it into a ball, put it into a bowl, cover that bitch up, let that rise till it's about double in size, which I'd say that is doubled in size, y'all. Then we're going to cut that bad boy into 8 pieces, put them into balls, put them into a greased 13x9, and cover that bitch up. And then once those have risen, we're going to put them in the oven for 375 degrees for about 20 minutes. Now over to our eggplants. We're just going to go ahead and peel them, slice them, put them on a paper towel, let them hang out. Now we're going to make a batter. Chickpea flour, love this. Half a cup. And then I made this blend of garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. So I'm going to put some of that in there to just you got to season everything, especially if you're not using salt. Then we're going to add a half a cup of our homemade oat milk. Should we watch that again? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you, Melissa. All right, so on our plate, we have some panko, some Italian seasoning, and then I got this Follow Your Heart Parmesan vegan. I'm going to throw some of that in there, and then just give it a little mix-a-doodah day with our hands. And then I'm also going to put that garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper situation on my eggplants. You guys season as you go, right? Dip it in a little bit of the batter, and then we're going to take it over to our panko. And what you're not going to do is what I did and use the same hand, but I'm holding my phone, so I only have one hand, right? But so you want to do a wet hand and a dry hand, not what I did, because now I'm going to have my fingers are going to be all gunked up. But anyways, we're just going to press it in there, make sure it's all in there. Put it on a pan. Then once you have all of those done, we're going to put them in the oven 400 degrees for about a half an hour, flipping halfway. And then look at how beautiful. And again, I have this station. I love a station. Okay. I wish the buns had risen a little bit more. I probably should have been more patient, but I wasn't. Oh my God, that bolognese, right? And I put a little bit extra vegan parm on top, but the buns were so good with that Italian seasoning. Salt, who? Fuck a bitch. Fuck a salt. We don't need it. But I'm going to take a big ass bite, and then I'm going to show you the inside of that. It is a 10 out of 10 for me, fam. Full written recipe link below, midnightmunchiesandmore.com. Subscribe. Love you. Bye.
Oh, goodnight kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love, listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Hey, like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Hey, like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning.